Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss about triangles. You have already studied about the triangles. In this video, we'll discuss about congruent triangles and a similar triangle. What do you mean by triangle? Triangle is a three-sided polygon. Tri means three. So, three-sided polygon or it will be a closed figure joined by non-collinear points is called as triangle. A closed figure formed by three intersecting lines is called as triangle. Triangle contain three vertices A, B and C, and it contains three angles, three sides. Sides are AB, BC and AC are the three sides of the triangle, and three angles, angle A, angle B and angle C. This is about triangles. Types of triangles and all you already studied. Now, congruent triangles. What do you mean by congruent triangle? When you call the two triangles are congruent. Meaning of congruent is equal. When these triangles are equal, when sides are equal, corresponding sides of the two triangles are equal and corresponding angles are equal, then the triangles are said to be congruent. Congruent means when you have taken two objects, if you overlap one on the other, it must be look to be the same. Then they are said to be congruent. Here I consider the two triangles ABC and XYZ. In the angle E corresponding is angle X. They are equal. In triangle ABC, angle B corresponding is angle Y. The two are equal. Angle C is equal to angle Z. And corresponding sides AB is equal to XY. AC is equal to XZ and BC is equal to YZ. Then all the six elements are equal. Then these two triangles are said to be congruent. So how will we write these two triangles of congruent? Using a symbol. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle XYZ. Two triangles are congruent if all the sides and all the angles of one triangle are equal to the corresponding sides and angles of the other triangle. So, we cannot prove all the six elements are equal in all the triangles. So, there are criteria are there to prove the triangles are congruent. 5 criteria are there. So, in that criteria, if you prove any three elements are equal, then the two triangles are said to be congruent. Which are the criteria? The 5 criteria. First one is SES. S represents side, A represents angle. So, S side angle side congruency rule. ASE angle side angle congruency rule. AAS angle side congruency. Side SSS criteria. RHS right angle hypotenuse side congruency rule. We will discuss one by one. First one. First criteria for the congruency of triangles. SAS congruency. Two sides included angle. Between that A it has come as included angle. Two triangles are congruent if two sides and included angle of one triangle are equal to the two sides and included angle of the other triangle. Here I consider first triangle and the second triangle. Here this is 4 cm and here also corresponding side 4 cm equal 2 cm and this is 2 cm and the two sides included angle. This is the included angle 50 degree, 50 degree. So when you prove this, these three are equal, then the triangle are said to be congruent. That is SE criteria. Next one is ASA congruency rule. That means two triangles are said to be congruent if two angles and included side of one triangle are equal to the two angles and included side of the other triangle. Here two triangles are considered two angles. Here 60 degree, here also 60 degree, 45 degree, 45 degree. And one side 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter are equal. So that's right. So this two angles and one side included one side equal, then the triangles are said to be congruent. Next congruency rule is SSS congruency. That means three sides of the triangle, one triangle are equal to the corresponding three sides of the another triangle, then the triangle are said to be congruent. Look at the figure, the corresponding sides are equal, then they are said to be congruent. RHS congruency rule. If in two right angles the hypotenuse and one side of one triangle are equal to the hypotenuse and one side of the other triangle are congruent. The right angle triangle, one angle is equal to 90 degree. So thus 90 degree it is there, and other hypotenuse side opposite to the right angle. So hypotenuse is equal, here also hypotenuse is equal, and one side another side is equal, then the triangle are said to be congruent. These are the 5 criteria to prove the triangles are congruent. This is about congruent triangles. Next, the new topic. This one all you have studied in the previous class. The new topic for you is similar triangles. What do you mean by similar triangle? Look at the figure here. These two triangles are looks to be same. That means same in the shape, but size are different. So that are called as a similar figures. Similar figures means a polygons having the same shape but different in size are said to be similar figures. So when we call the triangles are similar, two triangles are similar when their angles are equal. We will get the same size of the triangle when corresponding angles are equal. One equilateral triangle if you have taken, the 60 degree angle will be there. Another one if you have taken 90 degree right angle triangle, then they are not the similar figures because one is 60 degree and another one is 90 degree will come. So their shape will be different. So if they have both angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, then we come to the same shape. And their corresponding sides are in the same ratio, are in the proportion. Corresponding sides are in the same ratio means, look at the figure. Here this triangle has a side of 2 centimeter, here it has a 4. Then if corresponding sides ratio if you have taken 2 by 4 it will come. Corresponding sides if you have taken 2 by 4. So 2 by 4 if you take 1 by 2 ratio. Here 3 corresponding side is 6. So 3 by 6, 1 by 2. So that is the ratio. If they are in the same ratio, then the triangle are said to be similar. So which are the two rules for the triangle are said to be similar? First one is angles must be same and the corresponding angles are equal. And next one is corresponding sides are in the same proportion. Then the triangle are said to be similar triangles. These are the example for similar figures. Circles. Look at the figure. Circles, they are said to be similar. They are in the same shape, but radii are different. Here, rectangles are said to be similar. So they are in the same shape, but different in size. Trapezium are said to be similar. Example for similar polygons. So in your textbook, exercise 2.1 regarding the similar figures. First main, fill in the blanks using a correct word given in the bracket. All the circles are dash, congruent or similar. All the circles are in the same shape, therefore they are said to be similar. All squares are dash, similar or congruent. So all squares are similar, they are in the same shape. Congruent means when the squares, if you have taken in a equal length, then they are said to be congruent. But all squares they are given, therefore if you have taken any length, they are in the same shape, therefore they are said to be similar. Next, all dash triangles are similar. So all dash triangle, in a different types of triangle, isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, or right angle triangle will get. So your option is isosceles and equilateral. In this, equilateral triangles are similar. Two polygons of same number of sides are similar if their corresponding angles are equal. The corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are in the same proportion. The first pillar equal and for the corresponding sides are in proportion. Next main, give an example for similar figures. You can write any example. Squares I have taken. You can write the squares. Here circles are there. You can write the similar figures, circles with a different radii. You can draw the squares also. Non-similar figures, I have taken one equilateral triangle and one right angle triangle. So angles are not equal, therefore they are not a similar figures. So based on this similar figures, Thales, Greek mathematician Thales has given a truth for the triangles. So that theorem is called it as a basic proportionality theorem. So what is this basic proportionality theorem states? It states that if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, then it divides the other two sides in the proportionately. If a line drawn parallel to a side of a triangle divides the other two sides proportionately. That is the statement of the Thales theorem or basic proportionality theorem. Here given is ABC is a triangle. A line is drawn, they are given. It is parallel to the third side. So I have taken DE is a line drawn to parallel to the BC side. DE parallel to BC. Given is ABC is a triangle. DE parallel to BC. What we need to prove? To prove that part is here. Other two sides are dividing proportionately. Leaving this BC, we have drawn a line parallel to BC. Leaving this BC, other two sides, AB and AC are the two sides. So these two sides are dividing in the same ratio that we need to prove. So AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. That is to prove. To prove this, extra construction we will draw it. We draw the line DM perpendicular to AC line and EN perpendicular to AB line. Then join CD, join BD. In a proof, consider the area of triangle EDE and divided by area of triangle BDE. Area of triangle ADE by BDE. What is the formula to find the area of triangle? Half into B into H. half into base into height. For a ADE triangle, half into AD is the base and NE is the height of the triangle. For BDE triangle, BD is the base and NE is the height. If you take half of will get cancelled, NE, height are equal, it will get cancelled. So AD by BD is left. That is equation 1. We will call it as 1. Next we will consider other two triangles. ADE, same ADE triangle, and another one is CDE triangle. In this, same half into B into H formula, half into, for a ADE triangle, we will consider AE as a base, then height will be perpendicular height is DM. In CDE triangle, CE is the base and DM is the height. So, our triangle ADE by CDE is equal to half root will get cancelled, DM will get cancelled, AE by CE is left. Call it as equation 2. Now from equation 1 and 2, area of BDE is equal to area of CDE. Why write this area of BDE and CDE? See here, this ADE and BDE and CDE are lying on the same base DE and between the same parallels DE and BC. According to theorem, two triangles on same base and between the same parallel lines, then the area of the two triangles are equal. If you take these two are equal, then ADE and ADE is also equal. So LHS part will become equal, then RHS is also equal. Then RHS is AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. So hence prove the basic proportionality theorem. So AD by BD is equal to AE by CE. Hence